A lot of resting, watching some series and stuff like that. So no, it was nice and relaxed.
How did you find your Group A campaign from your perspective?
The first 2 days I didn't play that well, but finishing well. Last day I played well. I think even though the games I lost, I played really well, averaged everything above 90. So I was really happy with how I played the last day. So hopefully I can get that form into tonight and yeah, do some damage.
Do some damage indeed. We've seen you here on the Saturday night at the Super Series a few times before. Is it now about maybe trying to take that next step, get through, try and get to Champions Week?
Yeah, that's the goal. I got distracted a lot of times in the semi-finals and in the group stage and the finals evenings. For me, the crowds were a little bit different than I'm used to, because you're pretty close to the crowds and there weren't many people there, so you heard everything. But yeah, today we're gonna try and focus just on the darts and just play darts.
Does that previous experience help, and also perhaps maybe give you a little bit of not a point to prove, but something to kind of go for?
Maybe not a point to prove, but I think the way I played the last day was better than anything I've ever done in the live league. So no, if I just can continue playing like I did on Wednesday, I think I will be fine. But I had a long rest, so I have to practice a little bit more today to get ready for tonight.
As a playing side of things, learned a lot from myself, and yeah, just really enjoyed it. But obviously this work's not done yet, so you carry on really.
Friday, dramatic day for yourself. How did you feel going into those final moments?
So yeah, after the last game against Dubbridge on the Thursday, I thought I blew my chances. Thought I played really well, but then come into Friday and just at the end of the day, I just thought five wins and I've near enough secured it. But then obviously after losing to Moreno as a site, the players' room was a bit how do you say it, a bit nasty, but it was last game and I knew it was all to play on, so the pressure was massive. Obviously I'm not used to it, I'm straight knockout, and if you lose you're out, and that's what it felt like. So. And
just finally, your thoughts on tonight. How big an opportunity is it?
Yeah, massive. Obviously, it's a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity to play in front of the crowd, if you like, and yeah, take every experience from it more than anything. So,
we wish you all.
You've got to remain focused. You've also got to not try.
134.
Yeah.
Jelle required 24.
There's absolutely no pressure on this double 12. Jelle.
Game shot of the first leg. Jelle
Can do
Klaasen.
exactly what he wants, and that he does. But if it works, it works.
Yeah, if it's effective.
45. Jelle requires 68.
Everything looking like it's going to go with throw. 16 for double, 8 for tops.
Game shot of the third leg.
The finishing
from
both has been
first chance of a break
requires 68.
Yep. First one in the match. Like Jelle, 68 for Jack. 16 double for Jack Main.
And shot of the fourth leg, Jack Main.
He's the main man on the doubling. It's just better when he's more natural. I think we spoke about this at Christmas during the Worlds with regards to
39.
Dimitri, and I said it's just tiresome.
40.
It's just energy sapping. Play with more freedom. Express yourself.
Game shot of the sixth leg,
That
Jack
is
Main.
the best leg of them, and he didn't even risk the treble.
Some way to win it. Wants the ball.
39.
And he knows what an opportunity 40. That was.
And again, I just think he made a
Game
little
shot
bit too much of it. As Jelle
Klaasen
Klaasen finds tops for a 16-dart hold in the 7th in deciding leg. Both.
I felt it went good. I sort of done what I needed to do. I sort of had stages where I felt I was playing really good stuff, and then I sort of felt like I was just doing enough, it is good. But tonight I want to be a little bit better. I want to show a bit more of my A game rather than just a good solid B game sort of thing. So yeah, pretty much that's what I want to be doing tonight. Yeah.
Does it say a lot about your game that you can get out a tough group like that? We saw the players who dropped out of that group and yet still managed to make your way through to finals now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I knew it was going to be a tough group walking into it, and I knew I had to play well to get through it, which obviously, you know, I've done well, but I still know there's more in the locker, and if I can show it, I'm pretty confident I'll do quite well tonight, yeah.
Well, we look forward to watching you play. Why? Good luck.
Brilliant.
Last night, absolutely fantastic. Last night, terrible. Didn't get things right last night. Basically, last night was terrible.
Was that partly because of the situation, knowing that you were through quite early? Can that then just take a little bit of the adrenaline out of the game?
Not really. I didn't prepare right last night. Obviously, yeah, with the first game, obviously beating Gerard, and then Paul losing was, yeah, the relax was off. So tonight's a different story. You're going to have to get straight into it and win from the start.
You're an experienced campaigner in this format. You know what Saturday nights are all about, so you'll know exactly the ins and outs. Does that give you a distinct advantage going into these types of evenings?
Not really. I think because it's a quick format, best of four, you've got to come out of the block straight away, and you know, you need a little bit of luck. And the group I'm in is quite hard. Both groups are hard, and we'll just see how it goes.
And finally, you've packed a few in here tonight, I believe.
There's a few coming. I've just been down to Phoenix now, and it's absolutely mobbed. They're playing in a dart tournament now, and Simon Whitlock's down. I tried to persuade him to come up here, and he's thinking about it. But you know, there'll be a few in here tonight. So.
And they're all here to see you in action. We wish you all the very best, Andy.
Cheers, Henry.
That's hard to replicate.
But yeah, this is some start. Ryan Finesse tops
95.
after 12.
Ryan
Well, I think the problem
40.
with Jenks is he does take a bit of time to get going, and what we've seen from Ryan so far this week, he is quick out of the gate.
On the first leg,
There's an
Ryan
example of
Finesse.
that with a 14-dart hold, and as you can hear, well within his range.
It is now. Going to get one dart at 32 to break the Jenkins throw early.
78.
Couldn't have got a lot closer.
And
He's
you
clipped the
require
wire.
40.
Well, one element of Andy's game, which has been fabulous this week on Thursday, is
On the second
finishing
leg, Andy
percentages.
Jenkins.
Not convinced that second dart
And you
was for an
require
eight.
4.
Another safe one.
Just going to throw it in the general area.
On the
and
third
hope.
leg, Andy Jenkins.
Well, Jenks won't care how long the leg took.
26.
Couldn't hit it there for the match.
And you require 17.
To send us all away. One for double eight for Rocky.
To stay on the hockey.
1.
No, sir.
Ryan, you require 42.
Going to be two darts at double 16 to win it.
Game, shot,
And win it.
and a match,
He does.
Ryan Finesse.
Ryan Finesse bags the points against the...
I mean, I knew I was coming in good form. Just kept my head together. After narrowly missing out by 3 legs, I knew that I had to play for it. And I thought, after last night, going into that last game, I thought I was third anyway. Turned out, ended up second. So I'm happy. Not been an easy group, either for the groups. But I'll take it and just keep the form going and see what happens.
What have you learnt from the last few days? Because I feel like as the week's gone on, we've learned a lot about your temperament and your ability to handle the pressure of the occasion.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the last, 8 months, I've had to work on myself, keeping cool, not showing my opponent my emotions and that. And I think that I've done it very well and just kept my composure together and sorted my head up.
Because I suppose this is a different environment where you've got the TV cameras in front of you, in front of the lights. There's nowhere to hide in this kind of environment.
No, 100%. Your main spot, you can't run away from it. I mean, I'm sure everyone's seen last night if they were watching the situation with Jenks. And literally one of those things you can't run away from. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
And just quickly, how do you fancy your chances tonight? And how big an opportunity is this for you potentially tonight?
I felt good. I mean, I've said to everyone I felt good all week. And I'm going in tonight feeling really good. Going to take the advantage of having beaten Jelle 4 times in 3 days throughout the start of the week. So just going to keep a positive mindset and go on. The opportunity is massive.
Nervy.
So much riding on this one. A win for
47.
Jack, and the result against Jelle is
Jack, you
immaterial,
require
of course.
24.
Chasing around the houses here.
Game shot on the first
Gets there
leg,
in the
Jackman.
end. Huge break of
68.
throw here in match number 3. Going to get 2.
Only
Game
needs
shot
the
on the
one,
second leg, Jackman.
and that'll make him feel a whole lot better. A 17-dart,
160.
a second away from... Oh, look out.
He knew as soon as he left his hand
Yep.
that he'd pulled it. We heard the get up.
Didn't get to the end of the throw, did he?
140.
A
Jack, your
early
umpire,
release.
32. Game shot on the third leg.
Well, he's
Checkmate.
getting progressively better here, which is a big problem here. Oh, yeah.
He was going up at one point. His eyes definitely went up.
Yeah, he second-guessed himself there.
59.
That's not enough.
Jack, your
Two
umpire,
match starts
40.
have come and gone for Jack Main. Coming back. Tops. Across to tens. Now he's chasing.
Game
But
shot
that is an
and the match.
absolute
Checkmate.
huge last start for Jack Main. And after defeat in his opening game, what a way to bang.
Oh man, I'm buzzing. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to it a lot.
We've seen some brilliant stuff from you this week, and you've kind of hovered around that 90 average range with quite some consistency. Would you say you're playing close to your best stuff this week?
Yeah, I mean, I feel comfortable this week. I think my scoring's been, I mean, I've felt great. I've just missed some doubles, and obviously, hats off to my opponents. I've had some, I don't even like saying bad luck, because, I mean, they're hitting huge checkouts when I'm missing, and it's just, got to hit your doubles, right? But, no, I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to it. Glad to make it here again, so we'll see what happens.
How big an opportunity is this for you to make it to finals night here?
Sorry.
How big an opportunity is tonight for you?
It's huge. I mean, this is. I mean, it's amazing what Modus is doing. I'm lucky. I mean, I'm lucky to be invited back. I love what I'm doing here, and I have UK Open coming up, so it's I don't like just to say it's like practice warming up, because this is turning into I'm love being here. So this is another opportunity to really do what I know I can do, and that's why I'm over here overseas, staying here permanently to do. So it's it's a huge opportunity every time.
And finally, how big would it be for America if you could have a good night here? Leonard came close last week to picking up the title. Would it kind of be like a breakthrough moment for America if you were successful here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, Leonard played amazing at the seniors and at losing out. Match starts and everything. He's a class player. I'm a big fan. Yeah, I think anything is good for America at this point, because it's it's a different culture over there. To come over here and do this is huge. So I think that if
Out David Fathom in the semis 3-2.
Can't pick the treble 18.
92.
So Jenks breathes
And you
again.
require 32.
Jenks doesn't look comfortable in this opening leg.
24.
Despite the
And you
max,
require 32.
despite the opportunities he's had tonight, the one thing that
Game shot of the first
was
leg.
key
Danny Lobe.
to his 2008 beat a certain Peter Wright in the last
78.
128.
Then he required 20.
3 sets to 1.
Game shot of the second leg. Danny Lobe.
Nothing Andy Jenkins can do here.
60.
Danny Laube,
Then he
60
requires 60.
to wrap it up.
And he's 50% on doubles. He's got 2 in
Big
hand,
shot.
and I didn't
And a
expect him
match,
to
Danny
miss.
Lobe.
And he didn't miss. That was a super performance from Danny Laube. Cheltenham Town fan, well, they got pumped by Pompey today, 4-0.
Play up, Pompey.
140. Yellow require 97.
Early break opportunity for Jelle Klaasen. Double.
Game shot of the
That's
first
cheeky.
leg. Jelle Klaasen.
Inside, and you can see
Yellow
the
require
frustration
40.
etched all over Dom Taylor's face. And if Jelle Klaasen punishes
Game
it,
shot of the second
it will
leg.
be
Jelle
like a
Klaasen.
Ricky Hatton body blow, and that's not going to go. So Jelle will come back for a 3-1 lead, and you can see the disappointment is etched all over Dom Taylor's face. He's not, wouldn't be a very good poker player,
Yellow
would he? Because you can
require
see
10.
every emotion that's going
Yeah,
through
but
him.
it has to be
Game shot of the
said,
fourth
throughout
leg.
the
Jelle Klaasen.
entirety of the week, that's not been the case, but I just think the disappointment.
Get one back.
54.
Oh, that's gone there. Just the expression in his face.
Yellow
It's almost as if he's
require
trying
80.
too hard now.
Might as well go 39.
33. Dummy require 20.
Just need to relax. Just go and place it in. Like that.
Game shot of the fifth
Just like
leg.
that.
Tom Taylor.
6-4. Michael missing 12 darts at a double.
Wants the ball. for a 1-3-5.
Game
And
shot
that's
of
another one added to the highlights for
Taylor.
Mace. And he may be out, but he's not. Taylor trailed 3-1, Mace. 84 to win it.
To go out with a
Game
bit of a
shot, and a
bang.
match,
And Dom
Taylor.
Taylor wins it with a 14 dart hold. Well, the highlight of that one, that beautiful 1-3 for Mike Smith, isn't it? Got no fear. Yeah, I don't mind the split there
I like that.
because
That's sensible that he's gone
Ryan
for it,
requires
blocked it.
40.
great ball management.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. It shows you're in control of your emotions as well.
Yeah, there's just no point in throwing at a block target. When you
Game
have
shot of the second leg,
another
Ryan
option.
Furness.
Yeah.
7. 57.
Furness
Any
tees
require
up tops, but
45.
may not be back.
Game shot
Won't
of
be
the third
back.
leg, Danny
Danny
Lowby.
Lowby. Pin, but he leaves tops after 12.
100.
Ryan Furness
Ryan require
to seal
40.
the win and top spot in Group 2.
Game shot.
And it goes
and a match,
in
Ryan
one.
Furness.
Ryan Furness is the winner of the battle of Group number 2 here, and he takes top spot, beating Danny Lowby 4 legs to 2.
Of my very early picks, but at the moment,
Jack, you require
Jack
40.
Main has other ideas. I've liked the look of Ryan Furness as well.
Game shot of the first leg, Jack Main.
We know what we're going to get. The
93.
Danny
Danny require 100.
reverse the form with a 4-1 win, 4 out of 6 on the doubles, and an average of 103.54.
Absolutely stunning from Danny Lowby. Replied.
140. Danny requires 64. Game shot of the fourth leg, Danny Lowby. Jack, you require 48.
Same one this week from Jared Cole, of course. The 1-3-2, ball, double 16.
Game shot of the fifth leg, Jack Main.
Not going to happen, so Danny Lowby will be back for the 25.
57.
I wonder which
Danny requires
route he will
25.
choose. Yeah, the same one he's been using all week.
Game shot
This
of the
time
sixth leg,
doesn't
Danny
miss the
Lowby.
double 12.
We've had an unbelievable battle and then some
78.
drama at the end.
Always going to
Jack,
be
you
there, wasn't
require
it?
12. Game shot and the match, Jack Main.
Jack Main is over the line in an absolute thunder.
Ryan can find 60, 51 and 32, and he can. Oh, chalk and cheese by comparison to our first semi-final. That was
81.
seriously
Yellow requires
explosive.
78.
Danny Lowby's got to be thinking to himself, what have I done this week? Losing with the highest average of the night so far,
Game shot of the
102.84.
first leg, Jelle Klaasen.
Klaasen.
Require 96.
Big moments, even at this early stage. Tops.
Game
Wow,
shot of
what
the
a
third
recovery
leg,
dart that
Jelle
was
Klaasen.
from Jelle Klaasen, yet to miss a double in this semi-final.
.42. Yellow requires 70. Game shot of the fifth leg, Jelle Klaasen.
And
108.
that's his
Yellow
last
requires
throw
16.
of the contest. It's a beauty.
Game shot.
Last start
and
in
a
hand.
match, Jelle Klaasen.
Jelle Klaasen does it, and they share a smile. Ryan thought he'd just done enough there.
Check, and then check. Checks for the score. Check, check.
140.
Is for what's left. And that's how it used
Jack,
to
you
be
require
back in the day.
40.
Tops for an early break.
Game
And
shot
in
the
it
first
goes.
leg, Jack Main.
6.
60. Yellow require 80.
Going to get 2 at 10s for an immediate break back.
Game shot of the second leg,
We are
Jelle
level
Klaasen.
again. Little nod of a...
Yellow
Danny
require
Lowby.
58.
This is emphatic.
Game shot of the third leg, Jelle Klaasen.
15 dart break followed up. Very, very unforgiving.
60. Yellow requires 60.
Tops to go within 1.
Game
Gets
shot of
it.
the fifth leg, Jelle Klaasen.
Big fish. So to send us
77.
all the way
Check
in the
your wire,
final,
32.
double 16 for Jack Main.
Game shot of the
Pins
sixth
it.
leg, Jack Main.
And we do go.
Wire 12.
Yella comes back. Second
Game
chance.
shot.
And
a
second
match.
chance is
And the
gobbled
Modus
up
Super Series
by
Week 3
Jelle
champion,
Klaasen.
Jelle
A
Klaasen.
4-3 victory. He walks away with a winner's check, £5,000, but more importantly, a place in Champions Week for the Cobra. Congratulations to him. Absolutely outstanding, and you can see the emotion in his eyes.
Yeah. I think when I went for the double 12, I wanted it too much, and it wasn't close. So when he had the shot on 80, when he hit the treble 5, I thought maybe I got a shot, but yeah, luckily he missed the ball and I finished.
I suppose it's those nervy moments, one down hand at the ball, you're kind of wondering, are you coming back or not?
Yeah. I had a couple of bull finishes against him, so I thought this one would go in, but yeah, luckily he missed, and I finished double 6.
High quality night of action. You played very well as well in that semi-final against Ryan. You played the second semi-final. What was the kind of tick over time between that and the final, and that Jack had a little bit longer in the practice room?
I felt the first leg I didn't play well. He started really well, and I got going the second leg, and I played well after that. So it was tough to start right after the semi, but after the first leg was over, I settled down a little bit and played better.
We've seen you win some big titles in 2022, the Dutch Open, of course, among them. How big is this for you to kickstart 2023?
It's a brilliant start. These tournaments, if you don't play the Pro Tour, these are the tournaments you want to play. And yeah, I'm just lucky that they invite me and I can play here and yeah, get more confidence and hopefully do some more good things in this year.
And we're going to see more semi-professional players and players outside that PDC Tour system.
Yeah, it's a nice bonus for us. Even though we don't play the Pro Tour, tournaments like these are high in the rankings for us. If you look at what tournaments we want to play, and yeah, we can play some Euro Tours and UK Open, but these are the fun tournaments.
And we're going to see you next week at Minehead, and this is not a bad way to prepare for it.
No, it's a good preparation. So I'm happy with how I played. Doubles weren't great, but yeah, good when I needed them.
Well, just the ace himself, Chris Mason.
Thank you. Thanks.
Nice work.
Thank you.
I got one of these.
So there we go. Chris Mason, former Super Series champion, with this week's Super Series champion in Jelle Klaasen. We're going to be back on Monday morning from 9:30 for the beginning of week 4, where Martin Wolfie Adams will headline a blockbuster field, all looking to do what Jelle's just done here and become £5,000 better off. And here in week 3 at the Super Series, Jelle, well, it was a class above. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.